Welcome to Turn Riding Fear Around podcast. Simple methods to overcome fear and start riding again. I'm Elise Hittinger, and I'm the host for your Journey to Courage. This is episode 189, Why Mounting Triggers Anxiety and what it's really about. Mounting isn't scary because of the horse. It's scary because of what our brain tells us about the horse. Mounting is when we transition from our control, our 2 feet, to partnership control. And oftentimes, we don't put enough emphasis on this. In fact, for me, a lot of times I got really lazy about this. I didn't pay attention when I was mounting. And there's so much we can do when we're transitioning from our control to partnership control that will keep us safe, and we don't even realize it. So the first thing is, practice makes perfect. This one helped me tremendously when I was getting on my horse and a cat grabbed a baby bunny right underneath us. And I will tell you that because I was so focused on the mounting process, this was the first time I had ever tried mounting from the right side instead of the left side. So I had prepared myself mentally. I'd prepared my horse. I was prepared for something challenging, getting on from the right side. And to have that coincide with the cat and the bunny rabbit, for me was huge. Because if it had been a normal mounting day, I probably would have fallen off. Because I wouldn't have been paying attention. I would have just been mounting and not thinking about transitioning from my control of 2 feet to partnership control. I wouldn't have been thinking about that. But because I was so focused on mounting, I really had complete control. And as soon as I got on, my horse and I had partnership control. And it went really well. Actually, I had one of the best rides I've ever had on her. It was amazing. But it could have gone really bad. So practice getting on. And I will tell you, I've never gotten on from the right side again. I always get on from the left. Because that's where I'm more in tune, more comfortable. But I do think about it. I don't just do it automatically anymore. Every time I prepare to get on, and then I get on. And I consciously go from my control to partnership control. And I want you, just like the next 5 times you get on, think about actually transferring control from your feet standing on the ground to the back of your horse and your horse's feet on the ground. Really think about that. See what shifts for you. Practice being mindful when you get on. Practice actually transferring that control. The second thing is your body remembers before your mind does. So let your body do the mounting. This one was crazy because when I was breaking down mounting from the right side, I realized how much my body automatically does things. And that is a safety net. That's not a problem. That's an actual safety net. That's muscle memory. That's what keeps us safe. It was really hard mounting from the right. And I know some people do it both sides, and more power to you. But really think about your body. Your body knows a lot more than you give it credit for. So as you're practicing your transitions getting on and actually transferring control, transfer a little bit of that control to your body. Feel your body leading the mounting process instead of your mind. That's a really fun exercise. And the third thing is anticipation fuels anxiety. Movement calms it. I do a lot of movement before I get on. And I will tell you, my favorite things to do are I'll go to the mounting block with my horse facing the wrong way, and I will ask her to swing all the way around and stand quietly the correct way. And then I'll get down and back her off. And then I'll bring her back up to the mounting block. And I play with that mounting block for a while, mostly to get me loose, get me into movement, and really connect with the horse. And that's been my favorite. My favorite is to lead her up from the wrong side and then just ask her to move around with me standing on top of the mounting block, so that she has to move around just with me asking. That's practicing our communication. That's saying, hey, I know you're facing to the right. I want you facing to the left. And working through that gets us communicating really well. So first thing, practice makes perfect. Practice your getting on and getting off from the perspective of actually transferring control. Second thing is let your body do some of it. Your body remembers way more than you think it does. And the third thing is move more than normal before you get on. Do some stretching, do some movements that feel comfortable to you. Like I said, my favorite is coming from one side and switching around to the other side. That really just gets our communication flowing. If you enjoyed this, I also have a brand new audio program. It's so good that it just takes you over that threshold. When you start to feel that anxiety, you can pop that audio in. It's an MP3. Listen to it. It's, I think, 4 or 5 minutes, right in that time range. And it just helps you take that next step. Actually, that would be a good one for listening to while you're doing the mounting, the movement for mounting. That'd be a good one to pop into your headphones. Anyway, you guys have an amazing day. Oh, like, share, subscribe. That helps get this podcast out to more. I really appreciate it. I'm reaching a lot more people now and able to help more people that have some anxiety and fear. See you guys later.